walk into the football locker room. What I would like you to do, if you could, when this game's over, is help Madison and I take stuff from here up. And if you want to, even though I know it's going to be a bit early, just get that area prepped and ready for concessions tonight. And then roll on because Tytrice and Luca are going to come and take care of it. If you could assist in that transition, that would help me.
Fantastic. Like I said, they should win.
That's beautiful.
We should have 2 dubs for today.
If we can get the 2 Bishops wins, that's going to be a good Wednesday, baby. It's going to be a good Wednesday. It's the Wednesday that we enjoy. Plus it's 80 and sunny. Golly. Alright, so you need an extra headset.
Yeah, just a second hit.
And that's all you need.
Yes.
The clock.
The clock?
Soccer fans, it's now time to get started off for this afternoon's contest. First for Region. In goal, number 8, Christian Miller. Number 3, Anna T. Number 7, Audrey Martin. Number 9, Sierra Smola. Number 10, Marissa Crawley.
I'm right there with you.
Number 13, Serenity Cortez. Number 14, Faith Perez.
Oh, sorry, you're perfect.
Number 21, Agassi Altagrace.
It's going to be easy to track this game down.
Garrett Hughes. Number 42, Ashley Perez. The Royals are led by Ryan Phillips, assisted by Ashley Ashley, Emily Pickett, and Ryan Long.
They don't have much of this.
Fans, it's now time to get the starting lineup for your Valley Bishop.
I have a team. Let's have a team.
I don't think they have like off.
In goal, number 00, Grace Wall. Number 2, Mackenzie Sapphire.
They don't have softball.
Number 8, Egan Whiteside. Number 9, Maddie Edwards. Number 12, Nicole Douglas.
Half of their campus is stuff.
Number 16, Michaela Farrow. Number 18, McKenna Meyer.
If Mike Evans didn't hurt himself,
Number 22,
Oh.
I would have won $50.
Really?
Yes.
Number 23, Leah Sherman.
I literally was saying, I was like, somebody who had him on their fantasy is probably sick right now.
I was beat, but I didn't want to say me. That would have just been
Your
embarrassing.
Valley Bishops are led by Beverly Biafra. She's assisted
Really
by
would've won
Brian Butler and Benjamin
Everybody else is
Ortiz.
green.
The athlete
Do you know if he's actually hurt or
the strength and
He's out for
conditioning
like
coach
at
is
least 2
Vanessa
weeks.
Maxwell.
And then Goodwin broke his ankle.
Fans will now ask that you please rise your favors and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national
Hopkins to the Chiefs.
Oh my god. I didn't know.
They took over his contract. They're like, it's a hefty contract. It still has 3 years on it.
Wow.
There's no water under here.
Where's their mascot? Everybody know their mascot?
Oh. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know it was school.
Yeah. I forgot we have this thing called technology? Royals. Could have guessed it because they have a crown on it. Really? 2-9, baby. That's Regents right.
Better than that.
We are 5-9-1. You know, that does not look healthy, Jenna. When they all get like lined up and everything, or as soon as they finish their huddle, you can unmute. Thank you. We are back here on Flow Sports Network as the Regent Royals have traveled to Rocky Mount, North Carolina to take on our women's North Carolina Wesleyan Battling Bishops soccer team. Bishops will be starting off with the ball here as we are getting ready to get underway. Not a cloud in sight, 80-degree weather, perfect day on the pitch as Sherber starts off with the long ball. Looks like this is going to be touched off to Edwards. Staub now has the ball. The Royals come into Rocky Mount, North Carolina with a 2-9 record, looking to add their third win of the season. As we will now have a Battling Bishop throw-in here on the left sideline. My name is Damon Hardy, and as always, it is a pleasure to be your play-by-play announcer and having a good time with you all tuning into our live stream. Looks like we're going to have another throw-in here. That one was taken by Schneider. As now the Royals look to have a ball played through. This one gets stopped by Thornton, and she plays one upfield. It is taken back by the Royals quickly, though. Now we have Royals moving downfield along the right sideline. It is played out of bounds off of the Bishop's last, so we'll have a Royals throw in here. Tries to take a touch, miscued, but it is played back to the midfield area. Now Royals looking for options here. Decides to go for the drop-off. Royals now with some keen passing, trying to keep possession in play. Now here's Sherber trying to find Whiteside on the run. It is intercepted by the right outside back. Now that's Crawley getting the ball to the outside. Nicely done there. Have a little drop-off pass. Sherber actually overruns it. The Bishops were threatening there. Royals do catch a break. And now starting to move upfield at their own pace, looking for options here. Ball ends up finding Martini. Now we have a switch, keenly intercepted there by Peyton Staub. And to keep possession, we will have a drop-off all the way to the backfield to Grace Walls, the goalkeeper for the Bishops. Walls passes out to Thornton. Thornton now looking for options, decide to go to Staub in the midfield. Staub down the line to Faro. Faro goes down the line to Whiteside. It is intercepted, but Bishops do maintain. Now here's Stallfury. Now here's Edwards. Edwards plays a nice ball through. We have a beautiful ball that was placed perfectly by Whiteside, but not a single Bishop ran towards it. Goal keep. Kristen Miller punched this one out, but not at a very far distance. It was almost taken by the Bishops. Now here's the ball down the line. And now Whiteside, cut back. Finds Sherber in the middle. Sherber goes out to Edwards. Edwards now passes it down in the midfield. And now Sherber off the crossbar. Ball into the box. And it looks like Miller's going to be able to get to this one with little to no problems whatsoever. This one is a better punt from Miller. And now that's a header. It looks like Bishops are going to have all the time in the world. As Walls now looks to get this one upfield towards Staub. Staub now making a run down the line. Drops it off to Whiteside. Whiteside makes a move to get it to Faro. Faro now back to Whiteside. Nice little 1-2 from those two right there. And now Faro looking to keep possession. She does. Gets it to Edwards. Edwards passes to Sherber. Little nutmeg pass there. Whiteside has a takedown. Goes down the line to Staub. Staub now puts one into the box. It hasn't been cleared fully yet, but Royals are making way downfield now. That's Nicole Goodwin there trying to get one down the line. However, just not fully able to connect with the run there. As we have now lost the first 5 minutes of the game, we're going to have to go into a goal kick here. Royals do get a header on it, but it does go out of play, so Bishops will have a throw in now from the left side line. Quick throw in here from the Bishops. And now there's a breakaway from Edwards, but it is touched by the Bishops last, so we'll have a goal kick coming again from Kristen Miller. Miller, the sophomore from Peoria, Arizona. She may be a long way from home as she gets ready to take this next goal kick. Bishops have maintained possession so far. Very nice step there from Snyder. And now Faro has the ball, gets it off her feet, finds Staub. Staub now drops it back off to Faro to have Bishops advancing further. Whiteside now making a move, cuts back inside. Finds Mackenzie Stallfury, finds Staub down the line. She is by herself, looking to put a ball into the box. Hits the side net, so we'll have another goal kick coming here soon. This goal kick was very much better than the last two. However, there is Thornton there, using that body to shield. Very well done from her. And now we have Goodwin looking outside. Finds Snyder. Snyder now off of her feet. Finds Edwards. Edwards to Sherber. Now we have a ball down the line. Looks like this is going to be put into the box, but it is deflected by the Royals' last offender there. So we'll have the very first corner of the game. Surely this one's going to be taken by Sherber. She does have the best technique for this type of situation. As As with that corner, it'll take us to a goal kick. And now here's the goal kick. Takes a bounce. Thornton is the first one to get to it. She controls it very nicely and plays a beautiful ball down the line. But it is intercepted, and now Royals moving haste downfield. Plays one down the line, but there is no more Royals downfield. So looks like Walls is going to be able to pick this one up and keep things moving for her team. Walls punts this one all the way to the halfway line, perfectly on the line. Edwards gets the last touch. Now we have Bishops with the ball, maintaining composure here. Spoke too soon as this one is played out of bounds, and Royals will now have a throw in. Royals now with a nice takedown along the right side line, but it is going to roll out of play. Last touch by the Royals. And now Bishops on a takeaway. Bit of shoving there in the middle, but looks like Royals will have the ball back in their possession. Tries to have a drop off, but there's Stallfire playing excellent stand-up defense. Just stalling and letting her team get set to stay put. As now Edwards using that speed. Very beautiful drop off there from Edwards to Snyder. Now Bishop slowing things down now that they have possession. This one is touched to Sherber. Sherber now gets the drop off to Thornton. Goes outside to Faro. Now Staub taking space. Man coming on shortly. This is very good by these Bishop back line to keep possession going in favor of their own team. And now here's Snyder along the left side. Ball down the line. It looks like Meyer now with a drop off to Staub. Staub passes into the midfield. Stallfire first one to the ball after the ricochet. Get to the Thornton. Now we have the ball with Staub here. Staub moving downfield at her own pace. Finds Whiteside on the right line. Surely this is going to be a ball put into the box. Bishops have been getting their crosses in a timely manner. Just mis-execution here, as that is the second one that's hit the side netting. Nice hustle from the Royals to keep that goal kick in bounds. Royals having a bit of nice passing amongst themselves, keeping their own possession. Maybe perhaps trying to even out the possession time, as they are moving at the pace of their own game. And now there's trying to be a breakaway down the field, but thanks to the defense, that one has been put to a halt at a very good efficiency rate. Stallfear using the body to shield the ball from the Royals. Grace Walls tells her team to get wide. And now Mackenzie Thornton moving downfield. Looking at her options, decides to go to Faro. Faro mistouches on it. And now Thornton gets the clearance easily. And now here's Ashley Perez with the throw in for the Royals. This one is going to be flicked down the line and goes out of play. So this will be a goal kick here coming shortly. Lowly driven. Very beautiful takedown there from Whiteside. And the hustle there from Meyer. That one was deflected off of her shin, so it will be a throw-in for the Royals. Taken away. Now we have Bishops on a breakthrough. Ball's in the midfield. There's a bunch of crowdedness going on around here. Stallfire tries to get one over the top of the back line. Sherber now. Bit of shoving, but Sherber looks like she's going to have possession back. Faro looking down line, and this one was intended for Staub, but it is going to roll out of play. This one takes a bounce over number 24. Bishops will take that one back. Now here's the Royals. That's a nice ball down the line, but that touch misplays. So it will be a Bishop throw-in. Snyder now here with the throw-in, targets Edwards. Bishop's applying heavy pressure while the ball is still in the backfield. Snyder trying to step there, but Royals will maintain possession. And so we will now have another throw-in taken by Snyder. Looks down the line. Intercepted. Beautiful ball there from Snyder. And now here's Sherber. She was just one-on-one. Faro, beautiful defense, using the body to cut in front and take the ball away. Short throw in. Looks like Royals will have possession still. Tries to get a ball down the line. Bishop back line just not giving any room to breathe. Beautiful defense there from Faro to stay put, as she was the last line of defense for keeping the offsides trap. And now it looks like this is Snyder on a breakaway. Looks down the line to Meyer. Meyer being double teamed but somehow gets the ball back, and now she tops it off to Whiteside. Whiteside looking to put a ball through. Staub has a chance to get to this one before it goes out of bounds, and she does. Drops it back on the inside, and now Faro putting one into the box, and it is going to go out of play. Here's Miller there with the goal kick for the Royals. Takes a few bounces and rolls out of play, so Bishops will have an easy throw in. This one's now passed towards Goodwin. Instead of going for the drop, we have a beautiful switch there from Goodwin. Faro passes over to Staub. Staub now moving downfield. Has Sherber. Sherber now going down the line in a foot race. That is excellent defense using the ball to shield there. As the left center back played excellent defense. Must give credit where credit is due, as that is not an easy task to do. Faro with beautiful defense of her own, as this one just rolls right off of Regent's foot. Staub making moves. Gets tripped up, so we'll have an indirect free kick coming here shortly. Looks like Thornton's going to be the one taking this one. Wearing number 31 for the Bishops, puts one beautifully placed into the box. Edwards tries to get a header on it. This one's going to be opted for the rollout. And Edwards, to give her team some time, she just clears this one. Once this one goes out of play, we're actually going to have a substitution. Looks like Kylie Casola will be coming into the game now. Faro gets it into Eden Whiteside. Whiteside now finds Goodwin. Now we have a runner downfield. Bishops will have a drop-off pass. And now Goodwin drops it to Thornton. Thornton looking outside to the other side towards Faro. Faro now taking space. Ball was intended for Staub. It looks like Staub just got caught in quicksand there. And we are going to have a quick water break, as it is a toasty one out here. And we would like our athletes to stay well hydrated. We'll be right back here shortly here on Flow Sports Network. As we are back, just making sure that our athletes are well hydrated. I as well got myself something to drink so you guys can still enjoy this game and follow along with me as we are getting ready to start back here very shortly. We're going to be starting here with a throw in from the Royals. That was an excellent throw in. Oh my. Now here's Stallfire with a beautiful ball to Casola. Casola using the speed, unable to get there in time. Opting for a goal kick here. And this is going to be easily intercepted here by Staub. Ball ends up ricocheting all the way to Whiteside, who gets to drop off to Goodwin. Goodwin now looking at her options. Finds Meyer in the midfield. And now Whiteside on the run, but it is taken away. But Meyer applying heavy pressure. Looks like this is going to be taken away, and now here's Stallfire. Touched all the way outside. The ball finds Faro's foot. Stallfire drops it off to Staub. Now the Royals on their own breakaway. Royals now playing a ball over the top, but Bishops are quick to react. We'll have an easy drop off to Walls as she will reset things. Goes down to Thornton. Bishops have been making pretty crisp passes. As we now have Ashley Perez with the throw in. Ryan Premer trying to get that ball upfield. Now here's Marissa Crawley with a free kick in favor of the Royals. Waiting for her team to get set. This one is shot towards goal, takes a bounce, and Walls is there to collect it. That is a push in the back, so we will have another free kick coming here soon. Nicole Goodwin taking this one. Plays it long. Touched by Casola. She maintains her own possession. Faro now trying to play one downfield. Takes a bounce and rolls out of play. Beautiful step from Thornton. Now that's Primer getting a switch. Ball is headed by Snyder. With that ball going out of play, it appears that we're going to be having a substitution. Nicole Yagi now onto the pitch for the Bishops. And she's getting right into the mix of things just as soon as she gets onto the pitch, forcing a turnover. Yagi goes to Sherber. Sherber now all the way outside to Faro. Has Staub coming down the line. She does elect to go towards her and plays a beautiful ball down the line. Now here comes Whiteside. Ryan Primer stopping that one. Surely all she could do was just get a clearance. This one is cleared all the way to Goodwin. Goodwin has all the time in the world. Decides to go back to Grace Walls. Ball's going to Casola. Casola looking back at Sherber. Was intended for a Bishop runner. I believe that might have been Snyder. So now here comes another Bishop. Free kick. Touched by Staub, excuse me. Goodwin using the body to try to get the ball back. Unsuccessful that time. But there's Staub. And Staub and Yagi. Now Staub working downfield. Gives it to Yagi. Yagi looks inside. Ricochets off of a shin. Ball's cleared, but Faro gets to it. Now here's Thornton. Goes to Sherber. Sherber to Staub, back to Sherber. Plays one into the midfield towards Meyer. And now Whiteside looking at Casola on the run. She does keep the ball alive for her team. Headed out of the box by the Royals. Still lots of pressure being emanated from both teams here. As this one does go out of play. A bit of a double team here. Looks to be a successful one as the Bishops do force another turnover. Thornton now taking space, goes to Faro. Faro now moves upfield slightly. Tries to get one to Staub. Beats the defender. Goalkeeper has to come out of the box. Very good goal kick. Now Casola finds Staub in the midfield. Has a drop off to the wide side. Fakes the shot. And now passes to Yagi. Yagi cut back. Finds Whiteside. She draws the leg back and shoots it, but it is deflected. Now Royals moving downfield. Goodwin using their body to try to get the ball back. Nicole Yagi there with the stab. And keeps this one alive for Faro to get a clearance. Taken down here by number 42. And this is going to bounce straight to Grace Walls. Staub drops this one off to Faro. They have a nice ball down the line, but no Bishop runner was there at the time. Looks like Bishops are getting ready to bring in 2 new substitutions here momentarily. Royals making their check 2 runs. Very nice acrobatics there. Bit of a tumble, but no calls. As Sherber now looks to put one downfield. Great step by Snyder, just attacking the ball. Not too sure who has stepped onto the pitch for the Bishops at this very moment. I believe that this is number 4, Sophia Adame, with 1 substitution. As this one is placed back into the box, but there is going to be no runner. So this will be an easy goal kick. Staub is the first one to it. Ball ends up being passed back to Thornton. And now here's Yagi. Yagi takes a shot. Had an awful amount of backspin. Adame goes to Staub. Ball finds Adame again. She puts one into the box. Header by Meyer. Was a close one. Great ball there from Sophia Adame. Excuse me, the one who took that header was not McKenna Meyer. That was Mason Barrios. Well, it looks like we are going to now have a free kick well within range of the Bishops getting the first score on the board for either team. We'll now have Sherber taking this one. Surely this is a golden opportunity for Mia to score here, as this one is just barely off course. It looks like we're going to have a change of goalkeepers as well. As Olivia Dejewski will be stepping onto the pitch. As fans are very happy, we are getting ready to resume play with another free kick here, taken by Nicole Goodwin herself once more. This one put onto the edge of the box, headed away. It looks like Sherber is going to get to the first deflection. Adame now looking downfield, gets it to Yagi. Yagi opens up and cuts towards midfield, finds Sherber once more. Sherber makes a little roulette, finds Adame. Adame now gets the drop off to Thornton. Looks like we're going to have a switch. No, we're just going to have a drop. Some finds Faro. Faro goes to Casola, who now goes to Stop. Stop goes to Adame. Adame now taking space, finds Yagi down the line. Yagi cuts inside, beats her defender. Finds Sherber. Sherber is still pressing forward, as this one does go out of play. We're just getting ready to enter under 7 minutes of play in first half action at a 0-0 score still. These are excellent throw-ins taken here from Ashley Perez. Staub makes a double move to get past her defender. Excellent passes here from the Bishops. And Adame finds Whiteside. And Staub punts this one all the way upfield, going towards Barrios. And now Staub will take this throw in. Sherber with the interception. Staub goes down the line to Barrios. Barrios now making her way down the line. Makes a move to beat the defender. Not too sure what the call is here. Looks like we're going to have a corner. No, excuse me. Looks like it's not a corner. It's going to be a free kick instead. But the Royals are just going to treat this one like a corner. This one put into the box, touched by the goalie, and finally we have somewhat of a clearance. Adame just took a full-on hit there. We're going to have a stoppage of the clock. This one is just going to be kicked towards the keeper. So we'll have a goal kick, bringing us to 4.5 minutes left in first half action. Royals here trying to focus on possession. Ball goes out of play, so we'll have another Bishop throw in momentarily. Taken by Faro. Goes down the line trying to find Barrios. Barrios now trying to keep possession. Takes a fall, so Royals do have the ball back for a moment. And now here's Whiteside. Whiteside took an excellent swing at it there. Sherber gets a header, gets the ball up to Yagi. Now Nicole Yagi finds Whiteside once more. And now Sherber puts one into the box. But it is going to take a leisurely 2 bounces. And we'll have a goal kick. As now Yagi takes the takeaway from her. Ball ends up finding Yagi again, and now Casola with the ball. Sherber now evaluating her options, trying to find a runner. And now we have Barrios still fighting for the ball. Adame taking her time with this one, seeing if it'll roll out or not. It does. So it'll be a Bishop throw in. And now here's Dajewski. Decides to go out to Nicole Goodwin. Ball ends up finding Faro. It's taken away. But Goodwin and Thornton double teamed right there to get the ball out of harm's way. Now Casola with the ball. Finds Sherber. Looking for Yagi upfield, but Sherber gets the deflection pass. And now Nicole Yagi. And now Royals threatening for the first time. And there's Thornton with the step as well. Whiteside with the ball. Using her speed. Trying to beat the defender, but she takes an excellent poke at the ball. This one is going to be kicked all the way to Dajewski, so she's going to collect this one. And let's see if she'll opt for a punt or rollout. It is going to be a punt. As this one will take a bounce and go out of play. We are now under a minute left here in the first half. Looks like the Royals are trying to keep possession, as Bishops do force them a throw in. Very nice toss to the inside, but nonetheless, Thornton will get to it first and just clear it, as there is now just 8 seconds left. And with that, that is going to bring us to the end of the first half of soccer action. But don't go anywhere, folks, as we are going to have a special treat with a little halftime interview with one of our players. So please stay tuned.
That looks so funny.
We are back for our halftime interview, and I'm going to be joined by our women's soccer captain for today's game, Eden Whiteside. Eden, how are you doing so far?
I'm pretty good. Just a little frustrated right now.
Would you care to explain how your frustration has came to be so far?
Well, right now we're just not playing as a team. We can definitely play better this second half and pass the ball and communicate more. We're just not communicating, so.
I would say for as far as possession time in this game, Bishops have taken about an 80% to 20% ratio. How would you guys like to try to capitalize with the possession so far in the second half?
Well, we had more possession, but we just need to get in the back of the net. Like I said, we're just not talking. We're just not playing our game right now. So hopefully the second half it changes.
Well, I'm sure that all the fans, including myself, that are watching here on Flow Sports are eager to see what you guys can come up with in the second half and hopefully put a crooked number on that board and get us a win for today.
Yes,
Eden, we
hopefully
thank
get
you for your
balls.
time and good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Well, folks, we will be resuming action here in approximately about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That was Eden Whiteside, and of course, I'm Damon Hardy, and we'll be right back here on Flow Sports Network. We are back, and second half action has already begun as the Royals now do have possession of the ball. Looks like that is Mackenzie Thornton playing defense on the attacker. Looks like this ball is going to be taken away by Mia Sherber, though. But Royals play stand-up defense and force that one to be their ball for possession once more. As things are being crowded, looks like that is Meyer with the takeaway. And Sherber gets a touch back to Meyer. Now Meyer trying to move downfield. It is cleared, though. There's Meyer trying to get possession. Kicks it up to Sherber. And now Royals get a clearance, but Thornton is there first. And now here's McKenzie. The Bishops do force the ball back into their own possession. But a slow pass. Royals take advantage of it. Now we have Royals making a run of their own, but there's Nicole Goodwin. Goodwin using that speed to track her down and just get a clearance before anything else could happen. And now we'll have Cadence Jared Peace with a throw in. And that is Olivia Dejewski getting the starting goal for the second half. And now that is Edwards getting the ball over to Staub. She's pushed down. There's no whistle, so we will resume play. That ball ricochets off of a player's hand and goes out of play. As Whiteside did mention to us, folks, when we had our little interview with her before we started the second half, Bishops know that they have maintained possession for majority of the game. They're just looking to capitalize. So we will see how they attack against the Royals in this second half. Royals now have came out a bit more aggressive here, using her body to keep possession of the ball, but it is going to be a Bishop throw-in. Looks like this is going to be taken by Faro. And now here's the ball angled towards the box. It was deflected off of a player. The Bishops do keep the ball in play. Staub now finding Edwards. Edwards' pass is deflected, so we will have a corner on the right side of the field. Sherber puts this one towards Staub, gets a header on it, but does not connect, so it goes out of play, and we will have a goal kick coming here shortly. This one's going to be taken short. So Bishop's trying to mount to put some pressure on. Sherber shielded from the attacker to keep the ball while Adame got a clearance. There's Adame getting the ball to Whiteside. Whiteside draws it back, finds Edwards, and Edwards plays a nice ball. Going to throw in now to Edwards. Stallfire fighting for possession still. It is taken. And we're going to have a quick stoppage of play. It appears that one of the Royals players took some contact to the face. But it does appear that she is going to stay in. Thornton gets the first touch onto this one. That's Edwards trying to get the takedown. Royals now with the ball. As a ball skied into the air, Adame gets the first touch onto this one. And now she has a drop off to Goodwin. Goodwin, all the time in the world, goes to Edwards. And now Maddie Edwards playing upfield. Nice little move there. But now we have Bishops trying to have a breakaway. Ball is forced out of play, so we'll have a throw in. Taken very quickly down the line. It's cleared once more, so we'll do it again. Here's that one ricocheted off of a player. Kind of hard to see from this angle, but now here's Stallfire. Was trying to find Sherber on the run there, but defenders keenly stepping at the right times. And now this one's played upfield, but it looks like Goodwin's going to get to it first. Goodwin plays it all the way upfield towards Edwards. Edwards finds Staub. Staub to Meyer. Now to Whiteside. Whiteside making a move towards the midfield, and she's on a breakaway by herself. Lays it off, and that is a beautiful finish. Whiteside mentioned how she wanted them to play as a team together, and she unselfishly passes a beautiful ball for Meyer to get the finish. Beautifully done by the captain to finally break this even score. Royals now start with the ball. And it is going to be a Royals throw-in now. Intercepted by Thornton. She falls on the ground, but her teammates do have her back. And that is Mackenzie Stallfire with the clearance. Now Bishop's pressing up, not giving the Royals any time to breathe. Adame getting a touch on it. You're going to have a Royals throw in here. It's going to be taken by Cadence Jarrett Peace. Touched by Sherbert, it will go out of play. Now here's Peace. Nearly turned over, but Royals taking their time to keep possession. But Bishop's applying lots of pressure. Now this ball finds Meyer downfield. She's using her speed, cuts inside, puts a cross into the box, and now here's Peyton Staub. Staub shoots. Skies it over the post. Excuse me, the crossbar, I should say. The post is on the side. It was a beautiful opportunity for the Bishops there, just lack of execution. Now here's the Royals trying to get back to their own version of crisp passing. This one is thrown into Thornton. Ball finds Goodwin. Goodwin now moving upfield, finds Sherber. Sherber to Whiteside. Whiteside now taking space in the midfield. Has a little cutback and finds Edwards. Edwards now, ball down the line. This one finds Staub. Staub puts one into the box and deflects off of a player. And looks like this is going to be a Bishop corner. This one driven towards Staub. Looks like it is going to be cleared very well. But the Bishops are going to get to it with the speed of Faro. And now here's Staub down the line. Staub puts one into the box. Deflected. Bishops still have the ball though. Sherber now tracking the ball. Bishop still fighting for possession. Looks like Edwards there on a solo run trying to get the ball back. It is going to be deflected. So we'll have a goal kick here. Excuse me, a punt. Bishops take this one down off of the punt. And now Staub making her way, looking for options. Makes a beautiful move to beat the defender. Ball into the box. It is cleared, though. But that was an amazing move there from Peyton Staub. Now from this throw-in, it is going to be headed, not fully controlled yet by anyone. The ball is still in the air. Finally takes a bounce. And looks like the Royals will have the ball now. And that's Edwards with the interception. Looks in the midfield towards Meyer, as this one is booted all the way upfield to the Juski. She'll calmly get it to Thornton. Thornton now looking upfield. Finds Whiteside. Whiteside finds a runner downfield. And now this one's chipped into the box. Sherber! Nearly had one touch shot off of the beautiful cross. Would have been a beautiful shot. Luckily for the Royals, it did not connect fully. Now here's Adame playing stand-up defense. Still Adame playing fantastic. She has showed her defensive prowess so far in this second half. Firm throw in here from the Royals. This one does go out of play off of the Royals, so Adame will take this throw in. Looking for her check-ins. Finds Meyer. Meyer touches this one off to Sherber, who gives it to Adame once more. Adame now trying to make a move to beat the defender. Was just crowded. Luckily it deflects and we'll have a throw in. Sherber now taking this free kick after the foul. Foul was drew by Meyer. And now Sherber puts this one into the box straight to the goalkeeper. Lowly driven kick. Controlled by the Royals. Now Royals looking to make their way upfield. And Thornton now opens up and gets this one upfield. Very nice takedown there from Peyton. Peyton now looking, finding her options, finds a runner down the line, finds Peyton again. This one is appearing to be cleared though. As this is now Edwards with the ball, looking to find Peyton once more, but it does go out of play. Now there's a ball over the top of the field. Nicole Goodwin tops it off to the Juski, and she just gets a clearance to the side. Very well done by Goodwin and the Juski to calmly assess the situation and get a pretty good clearance there. Now number 7 making a cutback, looking for an option to pass to. Finds one and puts a ball down the line. But it is taken. And now here's Sherber. Have runners down the field, but it looks like this is going to be easily taken back by the Royals. But now here comes pressure from Meyer. And that is Mia Sherber. Getting the deflection there. So we'll have a Royals throw in coming here soon. Adame using her body to get the ball back. And now here's Edwards with the drop off to Thornton all the way in the backfield. Ball over the top of the field. Looks like this one's going to roll easily to the Juski. And she will kick it out to Thornton. Thornton now plays a long one upfield. I believe the Royals will take control of this one. Oh, there's Adame. Now Sherber playing stand-up defense. Ball over the top of the field. Thornton steps, intercepts this one, finds Sherber. Sherber gives it off to Mackenzie Stallfire. Stallfire looking, goes to Staub. Staub has Edwards down the line. Was going for Edwards, just timely passed. And now here's not Mackenzie Stallfire, excuse me. Mackenzie Thornton there with the defense. Just trying to find Edwards on the run down the line there. Great defense, Michaela Faro. It looks like that is going to be Nicole Goodwin getting a touch onto the ball. Stallfire will take it down. And she will drop it off to Staub. Staub will give it back to Stallfire. Stallfire now looking for an option. Finds a ball through. Just stuck the leg out in time to get the interception. And now Sherber. And that is a beautiful shot there from Meyer, but it is going to be right at her. And this one roll out of play. And with that, we are going to have a substitution. Looks like Kylie Casola will step back onto the field and give Maddie Edwards a break. Sherber tries to find, it appears, Whiteside down the line, but it was taken away, but Bishops get the ball right back. Now we have a ball right down the line to Staub. So with that ball going out of play, we are going to have a goal kick now. This is dropped off to Faro. And it looks like this is going to get through to Stallfire. Stallfire now was trying to get that one sneakily through the hole there, but now Sherber steps. And we are going to have a Bishop corner now momentarily. Headed away by the Royals. This one's given to Sherber. Now she'll have a cross into the box. This one goes out of play, as that will send us into our hydration period. We'll be right back with more action here on Flow Sports. As we are now back, we have now Nicole Goodwin here with the ball. Gives it off to Adame. Back to Goodwin. Looking for her options. Decides to drop it off further to Thornton. Thornton now taking space. Lays one down the line. But Thornton is quick to get the ball back. Now Sherber finds Whiteside. Back to Sherber, making moves. Adame now gets a foot onto it. And Casola trying to use her speed to get to the ball, but it will roll out of play. Throw in here, controlled well by the Royals. But Meyer quick to intercept, and now Whiteside trying to play a ball through the two center backs. Thornton now stepping. Stallfire now with the ball. She tried to play a ball through the center back and the cornerback. Great step by Nicole Goodwin, and now here's Goodwin with the switch across the field. I believe we do have a new bishop into the game.
But still, we can't stay late anyway because we have the puppy. It's not like we could stay till forever, like 6:30, whatever. I just don't want you to think everybody is like a rush.
As we now have Kylie St. Louis onto the pitch. Whiteside try to get a touch onto the ball, but this is going to roll all the way back to Goodwin, who will drop it off to Thornton. Now we're finding Sherber taking space, looking for her options, plays down the line. Now we'll have a ball into the box, but it will roll out of play.
Well, only if Amanda will let me.
This one takes a few bounces and goes out to number 10, Marissa Crawley. Crawley now taking space upfield. Cuts back and gets a drop off. Looked like to Anna Teague there. Audrey Martini comes all the way out to Cadence Peace. Peace now coming downfield. Meyer playing excellent defense. Tracking her down, and now Casola coming back upfield for her counterpart. St. Louis with the step to get the interception, but the Royals will get the ball back quickly. And now this one is going out of play. So we'll have a Bishop throw in here shortly, brought to you by Sophia Adame, as we get ready to have another Bishop substitution. And I believe this is Maddie Edwards coming back onto the pitch. Casola gets a touch onto the ball and finds Whiteside. Dropped off to Sherber, looking downfield, finds St. Louis. Have the drop off now. Piers Whiteside has stolen it back and has drawn a foul as well. Short free kick taken. Ball into the box now. Headed away momentarily. It looks like Sherber's going to get to this one first and takes a shot at goal, but it is easily saved by Miss Miller. And we have a drop off. St. Louis now coming back towards the midfield, finds Sherber. Sherber finds someone in the middle. That's Meyer. Meyer drops it off once more to St. Louis. St. Louis passes it out to Sherber. Now, Sherber trying to beat her defender, cuts back inside. She does beat it. St. Louis gets the ball now and finds a drop off to Faro. Faro finds St. Louis once more. St. Louis now looking for her options, finds Casola, but the Royals were quick to step there. And now here's Sherber. Ball is just being kicked around a bunch. Will this one stay in play by St. Louis? It will, and she also beats her defender. And now we have a ball down the line, but it is going to roll out of play. So from the captain's perspective, Eden Whiteside, she did say that she wants her team to play more as a team together. And I would say so far in the second half, they have banded together and equaled their shot total for the first half, and they still have 14 minutes of play. So their teamwork has definitely improved in the second half as they have taken a 1-goal lead. Looking to add more, as I'm sure Bishops have majority of possession in the second half as well. This one's dropped off to Dejewski. And she gets this one to Casola. Casola finds Whiteside in the midfield. Whiteside gives it off to Edwards, who tries to find St. Louis down the line, but it will roll out of play. Thornton intercepts this throw in, but Royals take it right back. Now here's Adame with the interception of her own, going down the line trying to find St. Louis. This one's punted upfield, takes a bounce. And looks like we're going to have a throw in here. And now with that throw in coming, we're going to have the freshman step onto the field, Olivia Fanning. Surely, I believe this is her first time on the pitch this year. If my stats do serve me correctly, this is her first time. So it's excited to see the freshman finally getting a chance to showcase her talents. As that is a foul, it's going to be taken away from Wesleyan. And this will be a free kick for the Royals. Edwards takes this one down beautifully. And now Sherber finding St. Louis on the run. St. Louis loses possession, but Bishops are tracking back at a neat pace as they do take the ball back thanks to Faro. And now here is Casola. Casola looking for her options. Goes down the line towards Adame, but the right back intercepts it, unable to move and advance upfield. So we are now going to have more Bishop substitutions. As I believe this is Nicole Yagi and Peyton Staub coming back onto the field. So we're now going to have Sophia Adame with the throw in. Finds Staub, who gives it right back to Adame, and we'll have a switch. Now Yagi tracking downfield. Yagi keenly gets her body out of the way to force a throw in for the Bishops. And now here's Sherber trying to make a breakaway. Casola takes a shot at goal. Little late on the leg swing there, causes it to be a soft shot, easily saved by the keeper, Kristen Miller. Adame was the first one to make contact with the kick. And now here's Casola with the interception. Cuts back, going upfield now. Finds Staub. Staub makes a move to beat the defender. Tried to get a layoff. This one deflects off of Casola. And now here comes Marissa Crawley. Intercepted by Maddie Edwards. Targeted for Nicole Yagi there, but it is going to roll all the way to Olivia Fanning, who gets a very good clearance all the way upfield. And now this one is targeted towards Nicole Yagi. Yagi now finds a drop off. Appears to be to Sherber. Sherber finds Thornton. Thornton now taking space. Tries to put a ball up towards Casola, but it is intercepted. But Adame now with the ball. Fanning was talking to her counterpart on defense there, telling her to drop it off. Very smartly done by the freshman to use her voice and communicate. And now here comes Sherber. Sherber goes down the line to Staub, but it is intercepted by the center back. Yagi staying on her feet after taking a bit of contact. Here's Adame. Edwards now with the ball. Back to Adame. Sherber looking to get this one through. It does ricochet, and now Yagi off to the races. Unable to use her speed to collect it in time. But it is going to be a Bishop corner. Sherber goes short to Yagi. Back to Sherber. Ball into the box. Header to the way. Threat's not over quite yet, as now the Royals trying to move upfield. Intercepted by Edwards, but taken right back by the Royals. Royals now trying to keep possession. Have a drop to the center back. Tries to go upfield. Adame intercepts it. Now here's Casola. This one rolls out of play, so Adame will have an easy throw in. Goes towards Staub here. Now we have a drop towards midfield once more. Crawley drops it off to the center back. Now we're going outside towards Cadence Jared Peace. Peace misplays it, therefore it'll be a Bishop throw-in, as we are now under 7 minutes left. This one's thrown in to Casola. Edwards now gets to drop to Goodwin. Thornton gets a switch across field to Yagi. Beautifully done to take it down. Ball down the line to Yagi. Yagi off to the races, but it is cleared out of play. Now here's Sherber. Beats 3 defenders. Trying to move upfield, was pushed over. Ball still in play. Now cleared by the Royals, so we'll have another throw in for the Bishops. Now we have a ball attempted to play into the box. Opted for a short goal kick. Intercepted by Edwards. And now Matty Edwards on a breakaway. Surely that is a foul. And that might even be a card. As it is going to be a card. That is the first card of the game. I believe Sherber is going to be taking this one. Rolls it through the middle. Nearly the second of the match. So now we're going to have a Bishop corner, as we have just now entered under 5 minutes of play. This is taken shortly, and now here's Sherber with a ball into the box. Casola gets a foot on it. Yagi almost had a second goal off of the volley. Sherber with the interception. Called for a foul, so we'll have an indirect free kick coming here for the Regent Royals. Now Royals, further than they've been lately upfield. Tries to put a ball over the top, lands right at the feet of the striker, but Goodwin gets a clearance. Now we have a Royal on a breakaway, cleared by Adame. Now here's Peace making a move to get past Casola. Ball played into the midfield, but Thornton there. Goodwin gets a clearance all the way back up near the halfway line. And it looks like this one is going to be out of play, so we'll have a Bishop throw-in coming here soon, as we have just entered the under 3 minute mark. Now we'll have a Royals throw in. Thornton gets this one upfield. Yagi now with the steal. Trying to find Staub on the run there, but it is taken away, and we'll have another Regent throw in. Royals trying to move upfield. But Bishops now taking the ball and going upfield of their own. Yagi now has the ball looking for the runner. And now here we are with Eden Whiteside one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Whiteside, it is blocked by the keep. But now here's Staub. Keeper's off of her line, but it is a missed opportunity for the Bishops. Nearly had the second goal of the match. Excellent defense here from Adame and Edwards as well. And now Whiteside taps it off to Adame. Was looking for Casola, but she was not prepared for the pass. And now Royals, Adame playing stand-up defense. Here's Peace with a ball down the line now. Back to Peace. And a ball into the box. Fanning off of her line. But Royals unable to get a shot off. She's able to recover. And now that is Olivia Fanning with a beautiful save. The freshman. The only shot that the Royals have had this game that has come in the very last minute as we are now approaching 20 seconds. Royals do have one final shot to get this off in time and tie this game up. Hand goes up. Cross is delivered. It is kicked back out of the box. And with that, you are going to be able to call this a Battling Bishop victory over Regent. 1-0 total. Captain Eden Whiteside said that she wanted her team to play better as a team as a whole. And that is what she did. Brought her team together with her unselfish play. But you also have to give a big shout out to all three goalkeepers for keeping a shutout. But a big credit goes to the freshman Olivia Fanning for that amazing save within the final minute of the game. My name has been Damon Hardy, and as always, it has been a pleasure being your play-by-play commentator. Join me back here on Flow Sports Live within the next couple of hours as our women's volleyball team has their next home matchup. Thank you, and have a blessed day.